Hello, good evening.
I think so.
Hi, my name is Paolo.
Hi, I'm James.
And I'm the director of Paolo Cossu Architects. He's an office based in London. We work on a variety of residential and commercial and hospitality projects in the UK and in Europe. And this evening I would like to share with you this project that was selected by Platform Architecture. That is the headquarter of Phaidon Press. That is an international publishing company with offices in London and New York. And they came to us in spring 2019 when their lease to their existing office space there you go, which is not this one, this is Tati. The lease to their existing office space, which was based in King's Cross, an area of London that has got like very high rent. Oops, this is King's Cross. So their lease was coming to an end, and the office is there in the red circle. And they took the opportunity of moving their office to a new area of London, which is Stratford, where the Olympic Village is situated, to rethink their way of working. Their current office was a classic 1990s multi-story office block with very clear hierarchy of spaces. The directors, the main meeting room, and the legal and financial teams were based on the top floor, and then production and the editors were spread across 4 floors, and had a very uninspiring entrance hallway. There was no contact to the immediate surrounding, and they were suffering about this sort of segregation of the different departments. It was very difficult for them to communicate between departments. It was basically a cellular office. So this is some pictures of the existing office. They would probably not be very happy to show the mess. So this is the new site. As you can see, that's the Olympic Park. And this entire area is a new build area. All these buildings are new. They moved into a 2-story new build building by an architect called Walt Thistleton along the River Lee. This is when we started the project, was right at the beginning of 2020. All the design was signed off. And the idea was to basically try to make them work in a completely open plan office to push for communication between the departments. The directors and the editors did not have offices anymore, but they were all sharing the same big space. So at the time when the design was signed off, the idea of a new together was actually really fitting their new way of developing their business.
So we envisage the ground floor of the public space to be an extension of the river walkway with the aim to establish a strong presence at street level. The permeable space features a central entrance with a lobby and an internal promenade lined with meeting rooms and boardroom. We also wanted to showcase Phaidon's publications by displaying them along a long gallery wall, which serves as a secondary facade for those to engage when they pass by. On the first floor, we created a large, flexible, open space that fosters collaboration and encourages the cross-pollination of ideas. Offset rows of flexible workspaces, strategically aligned to create gaps in the plan, provide opportunities for informal meetings and natural breakout areas. This floor, with various zones, cater to different levels of acoustic and visual privacy and ensure an engaging and inclusive work environment. The design, as Paolo's mentioned, embraces the idea of an open platform and encourages the cross-disciplinary collaboration and the exchange of thoughts and ideas. The directors and the managers and staff all share the same space, censoring that sense of collaboration between all of the teams. While the legal and finance teams have private offices on the ground floor, the rest of the office maintains that open plan. This layout is complemented strategically by placed meeting areas and enclosed pods to offer privacy for all the confidential discussions required by the teams.
So interestingly, when we embarked on this project, little did we know that when the project was finished, we were in the middle of a pandemic, and this kind of layout was considered not working. So when they moved into the office, the few people that managed to move into the office, they found a space that was segregated again with a clear demarcation on directions. It was filled with stickers on the floors, stickers on the walls, where they could move through the space. But Phaidon did not decide during the pandemic to amend or change the layout of the space. They actually really embraced the idea of this sort of big space where ideas could be shared and communicated among all the people working in the company. And this has actually been successful because now the office is fully functioning, has not been altered. It's all the people working for the company are now in the building. But what they've taken from this is that there was an important lesson of flexibility. So the space now that was designed as a flexible space for the different departments has become almost like a hot desk situation. There's a hot desk situation, so people can actually sit anywhere they want within the office, including the editors. And so what we have learned from this, that's actually the importance of flexibility, the conversation with the client, the collaboration with the client can actually make architecture that is resilient to unknown or unprecedented incredible situation like the COVID. Thank you. 6 minutes.